There was a time when simply hearing the name John D. Rockefeller made powerful men uneasy. Not only did he become the world's first billionaire, he remains one of the richest individuals ever. His company, Standard Oil, became a global monopoly by crushing rivals, controlling industries, manipulating politicians, and treating business like war. Rockefeller wasn't just competitive, he was relentless. His methods earned him enemies, industrial titans like Andrew Carnegie and even US presidents. Yet, he started from nothing. This is a story of a man climbing from extreme poverty to unimaginable wealth and power. At times inspiring, at others deeply unsettling. Let's rewind to 1839, when a poor boy named John D. Rockefeller entered the world. He was born into a struggling farming family with almost no money. Their tiny town had fewer than 1,000 people. John's father, William Rockefeller, Devil Bill, was unpredictable. One day an athlete, another a hypnotist or ventriloquist. He even won a bear in a contest and trained it. Bill disappeared for weeks at a time, leaving John's mother to manage the household alone. When he returned, he showered gifts, creating cruel contrasts. Bill lived a secret life as Dr. William Livingston, selling fake miracle cures across towns. Meanwhile, John's mother instilled in him a strong work ethic, religious faith, and sense of duty. John balanced farm work with school before age 10, already seeking opportunities. John followed a wild turkey, stole its eggs, raised the chicks, and sold them for profit. Before most kids earned pocket money, he contributed real income to his family. Stability seemed possible, then disaster struck. At 10, his father was accused of sexual assault. Though unproven, the family was disgraced and forced to move. Bill secretly married another woman, leaving John the unofficial head of the household. He managed money, found work, and kept the family afloat. Eventually, the family settled in Cleveland, Ohio. By 16, John dreamed of college, but responsibilities crushed that hope. 2 months before graduation, he dropped out and began job hunting. Rejected repeatedly, John finally joined a bookkeeping firm thanks to his neat handwriting. He celebrated that day, September 26th, every year as Job Day. This job taught him business fundamentals. He held a $4,000 company check in his hands, mesmerized, and repeated, "I am bound to be rich." His pay rose to $300 per year. He began donating 10% to charity, a lifelong habit. When recession hit and a partner quit, John took over as lead accountant. He was ready for something bigger. John befriended Morris Clark, a chemist nearly 10 years older. They formed Clark and Rockefeller, buying and selling food supplies. John proved an excellent salesman and earned the nickname Mr. Rockefeller. During the Civil War, food demand skyrocketed, quadrupling their profits. In 1862, they cleared $17,000, over $500,000 today. Crude oil became cheaper than whale oil. John met Samuel Andrews, who refined kerosene. Clark and Rockefeller loaned him $4,000 to build a refinery. Profits exploded, and oil replaced produce as their main business. Oil prices were unstable. Morris sold his share in 1865. John bought him out for $1.35 million, modern equivalent. Doubts vanished after a massive new oil field discovery. John married, bought a modest home, and renamed the company Standard Oil. Partnering with Henry Flagler, they treated business like war. Secret railroad discounts allowed price wars, driving competitors bankrupt. In 1872, John formed a secret railroad alliance. When leaked, riots erupted, but he adapted. He pressured 22 of 26 refineries to sell cheaply during the Cleveland Massacre, securing dominance in Cleveland. The recession crushed oil prices, yet Standard Oil survived. John expanded nationwide, built pipelines, and earned the nickname, the Octopus. John fought the Pennsylvania Railroad, won secret rebates, and controlled nearly 90% of U.S. refining. He expanded vertically, owning wells, pipelines, refineries, and distribution. John solved problems others abandoned, turning waste oil into gasoline as automobiles emerged. Standard thrived even during depressions. Investing in iron ore, he threatened Andrew Carnegie, who eventually surrendered. J.P. Morgan consolidated steel into U.S. Steel, leaving Rockefeller richer than ever. Journalist Ida Tarbell exposed Standard Oil's secrets. Public outrage forced President Theodore Roosevelt to act. In 1911, Standard Oil was dismantled, yet Rockefeller's wealth grew. Retired, Rockefeller gave away hundreds of millions, founding the Rockefeller Foundation, transforming medicine, education, and global health. His legacy remains divided. His good was as great as his evil was terrible. There was only one John D. Rockefeller, and there will never be another.